Hello, my name is Matthew Danielson, and today I will be pitching Verizon for my Yes Stock Pitch presentation. For my recommendation, I recommend Verizon as a buy with a target share price of $63.50 per share after at least 2 to 3 years. That gives Verizon upside potential of 11.1%. So a quick overview, Verizon sells many physical products in their stores such as phones and tablets, smartwatches, headphones and speakers, and accessories such as phone chargers or cases. And they also offer many services including internet for your home or business, cellular data for your cell phone, and broadband networks for businesses. Shown on the screen now is some of the company statistics. Shared on Yahoo Finance, Verizon has an enterprise value of $368.34 billion. Verizon also has a very strong dividend yield and has a cheap PE. Verizon has many available markets across the globe, serving over 180 countries worldwide. They also control the United States as the largest service provider in the United States and leadership in 4G LTE and 5G networks. Verizon is also a revenue generator, bringing in $400 million over the past year from 2018 to 2019, and have increased their earnings per share by 10 cents from Q4 2018 to Q4 2019. Finally, Verizon offers 15% off for any military personnel and first responders on the front lines. Verizon's revenue drivers include wireless services and wireline business services. Some of the wireless services Verizon offers includes internet, cellular data, and devices. Internet will be available for any home or business that you need internet for. They also offer cellular data for any phone or tablet that requires internet connection. And they also sell devices such as phones, tablets, headphones, etc. in stores. They also offer wireline business services including broadband services, global enterprise services, and wholesales. Looking at Verizon's markets, they offer services in 187 different countries out of 195 countries in the world. That is over 96% of the countries. And for easier traveling and saving money, they offer a travel pass, which keeps the rates at a low price of $5 for Canada, Mexico, and $10 for any other country in the world. Additionally, they have continued leadership in 4G LTE networks and plan on capitalizing on their 5G and 5G Ed network leaderships. They currently have 5G networks available in 34 U.S. major cities and are looking to add a couple more to the list as soon as possible. Without partnerships, Verizon would not be in the position it is today. They continue to drive innovation and provide value through partnerships with Amazon Prime, YouTube TV, Apple Music, and recently adding Disney Plus to their list of partnerships. Additionally, they're first in the world to offer 5G network edge computing, expanding partnership ecosystem. Verizon is also partnered with CBS Sports and local sports channels to bring 5G ultra-wide wideband experiences across sports and entertainment venues. An example of this is how Verizon will use their technology to track and record information. An example is the exit velocity a baseball came off of a bat, the distance the ball traveled, and the angle it launched at when coming off the bat. Moving into Porter's Fly Forces, Verizon has a moderate threat in the competitive rivalry section. They are second in market share behind AT&T, and they are the strongest coverage network since 2000. With the bargaining power of customers, this is a very high threat. Other services such as AT&T, Spectrum, or T-Mobile can offer deals to drive away Verizon customers and bring them to another service. To counter this, they try to keep customers with superior network and low rates of dropped calls and text. For barriers of entry, Verizon has a very low threat. Any company wishing to enter the industry of phone networks will most likely fail immediately. The reason of that is because of high costs and spending to try and build a service strong enough to compete with other markets such as Verizon and AT&T. The bargaining power of suppliers for Verizon is a very low threat. Verizon can call on suppliers like Apple and Samsung for products to build and expand their network infrastructure and for components to create products and services for their customers. If any supplier were to give them a problem, Verizon can easily switch suppliers with no interference in their production. Finally, the threat of substitutes for Verizon is a very high threat. With Verizon's high prices and their refusal to make any price cuts, competitors can easily swoop in with lower prices and better promotions and drag away customers from Verizon. Some of the investment risk for Verizon is a snail's pace growth and costly services. Verizon has a 3% growth in revenue and profit over the last 5 years. Looking at the graph, that is pretty slow, but they're still growing at a nice rate. Costly services can also cost Verizon a fortune. Their services are not too pricey, but they're also not cheap either. Other providers such as AT&T can easily take advantage of their high prices and lower their own prices and increase promotions they have in store. Sharing with the public, Verizon has priorities for 2020. Their first goal is to strengthen and grow their core business. Their second is to leverage assets to drive in new growth. Their third is to drive financial discipline and strengthen balance sheet. And finally, infuse a purpose-driven and customer-centric culture. Shared by Verizon CEO Hans Vestberg, the mission statement for Verizon is, "We deliver the promise of a digital world to our customers. We make their innovation lifestyles possible. We do it all through the most reliable network and the latest technology." In conclusion, please consider making a buy in Verizon.